Hello and welcome back to Vampyr. This is part 8 of my playthrough. My name's Emma and this is Once Upon a Quest. At the end of last episode we went to my sister's funeral in the graveyard in the middle of the night. For some reason we fought a bunch of skulls. The Lady Ashbury made an appearance and told us that maybe we should go to church and pray for our sins. And yeah, so we're going to start off right where we left off in the graveyard and hopefully find a cure for the migraine this episode. That is my mission. I want to find a cure for migraine so we can cure Thelma and some other people that I don't like as much. So let's go. Yeah, so this was where we buried Mary. Well, they didn't do a very good job because they haven't filled it in, so it's just kind of sitting there. Yeah, and we were in this really scary graveyard and we did a lot of fights, and I feel like I need to probably level up soon because I'm level 12 right now. I have a lot of XP saved up and a lot of the baddies I've been fighting have been like around level 16, 15, 16. So yeah, we probably will level up this episode. However, I just really want to cure Thelma of her migraine before we go another night. So I hear either a cat or a baby. I'm not sure which one. Is it a cat? Is it a baby? Could be either. Provision dealer, fruiterer, greengrocer. Ew, look at all the moths on the lamp. I like that detail, that's cool.
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
It's a vampire.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion.
Oh my god, he's huge.
Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
He looks like he's a werewolf or something. He's huge.
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring
Ascalon.
unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon.
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them.
He's so big.
I shall return as your judge and jury.
Oh,
These
cool.
immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Ascalon. Alright. That's like the first other vampire we've met since Lady Ashbury. And he's pretty big. I'd be afraid if I had to fight him. So Ascalon seems like he's unhappy with us that we're drawing attention? Did he seem to say that these new bloods drawing attention or something? Or he didn't like the fact that we were going to church anyway. I don't know. Oh. There we go. We got it. Just let me go to the church, okay? That's all I want to do. I need to go to the right. Give me that rat.
This is despicable.
Oh, there's another one. Large beast. Oh, it's another sewer beast, but it's a higher level one now. This might not go the plan. Oh, who's that? A gunner. Wonder would they fight each other? Probably not. Can I sneak up on him? Yes. Ow. Wah. We got it, we got it, we got it. Yes. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We got any loot? Oh, here. Woo! Okay. Now, let's see what he was eating. This poor person over here. Kind of curious to see what's in here. Blinker skull. Let's get rid of the blinker skull first. We got it, we got it, we got it, we got it, we got it. Damn! Get off me! Get off me! Okay, we got them. Okay, we're doing okay. More pills. Okay, we should have plenty of stuff for upgrading and crafting and stuff when we do level up. Wool scarf. Oh, this is an investigation. Beautiful and warm woolen scarf with a traditional Romanian pattern. Yeah. So whoever this man was, he had a woolen scarf that links him to somebody we already know. Okay, to the church, this way. Got a gunner over here. Is he looking this way or not? I think he is. Ah! Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh, that gunner's still alive. Get away from me with your torch. Ow. Oh, he got a lot of hits off on me. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Oh. What's going on over there? Looks like there's skulls fighting some of the vampire hunters. But this is the way I need to go. Oh, yeah, this is the flower shop. Oh yeah, let's ask Clayton.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
I want to know about...
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
Okay. We ask you about this scarf. No?
Have you any news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
I'll never know what goes on in that place. But as long as people are getting better, I'll stop investigating her.
Oh, nice sound of you.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Oh yeah, we have to talk to the priest as well. Where's Christina gone? There she is.
Good evening, Christina.
Change your mind, Mr. Reed?
Oh, here we go.
Could this be the scarf you lost, Miss Popper?
It is much more than a scarf to me. It is the only thing that connects me to my family and my country. Thank you so much.
So, why did that dead guy have it then? Hint failed. Ah.
What do you know about Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
That woman is a saint. She's living proof that a strong will is sometimes all you need to make a difference.
Okay.
Goodbye, miss. Take care of yourself as best you can.
Yeah, so we got a hint failed for Clayton Darby. There was something to do with the scarf, because it was linked to him on the quest line, so I don't know. Yeah, let's go talk to the priest who's been burning people alive and tell him that Samuel's dead because of him now.
Good evening, Mr. Whitaker.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
I found your disciple.
I have found Samuel, your disciple. I am afraid I have bad news.
I already expected the worst. He should already have come back.
How did you expect
He
him
is
to come
dead,
back?
isn't he?
You sent him to the
Yes.
graveyard full
He
of
is now.
monsters in the middle of the night.
Epidemic took him.
Samuel steadily made donations to our cause. He would have rewarded you himself if you'd found me in that awful cemetery. Please accept this money.
Yeah, what about all the people you've been murdering?
Why did you send Samuel to the cemetery, Tobias? What did you see there?
I sent him on a vision. A dream of a dreadful and laughing queen covered with blood, sleeping with the dead and feeding on the fear of the dying.
What?
A laughing queen dressed in blood. Tell me more.
This epidemic is her feast, the announcement of her return. Against her, science is no more than a child's toy.
But who is she?
She is the mother of harlots and abomination of the earth. She is Babylon, drunk on the blood of the saints.
Interesting. Is that my true maker?
Tobias Whitaker, confess why you burnt those people alive.
I have done what no one was ready to do. I will smite the flesh of the unclean to protect the righteous.
Yeah, dude, I don't think that's your choice to decide who dies.
You are just another heartless murderer.
Coming from me, who eats people
Exploiting
for a living.
The epidemic to kill with impunity.
No! No. The only way to contain the spread is to strike at the source itself. The proliferating sick.
You're not the savior of London. You're just a glorified sadist.
I take no pleasure in this awful cleansing, Dr. Reed. I am only driven by the thousands of innocents I save each night.
Okay. Oh, he's worth so much XP.
Your disciple, Samuel, stole from the dead in Stonebridge Cemetery.
Yeah, he did.
I have proof of his crime and proof of his death.
No! Samuel was the best of us. So devoted, so zealous. He gave all he had for the cause. He tirelessly preached the good word.
Your precious Samuel used you. He was an immoral crook.
If that's true, then he will be my burden to bear during this endless night.
He defiled the dead with his petty thefts. That's how he financed your misguided crusade.
Think what you will. When this city is saved, he will be praised for his devoted fortitude. He walked boldly into the mouth of abomination.
Oh, we've already talked about that. Do we have any other? Yeah, we have all the hints unlocked for him now. But we can't eat him yet. Guess we can just go into the church now. I mean, who are we expecting to be in there? Because we just talked to the priest outside. Who is this?
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
Joseph
May I help
Larrabee.
you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a
Okay,
good
so we
soul,
can't go
Vicar.
in.
But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
My sister.
She was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
It was an accident. A terrible, terrible accident.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
She died because of me. How do you think I feel?
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What would you like her to know?
I killed you. There's no excuse. My dear Mary, forgive me.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Oh. Autosave. The music is so good.
Whatever happened on this dock is between my sister and I. It does not concern God at all.
Oh god, there's one of those fully cross people. Oh. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Where's the guy with the cross?
I ought to have to step back.
Damn it.
Christ, he's dead. The beast must die.
Damn it. Yum.
Have no fear.
Fight him.
Stay back. Fear no. Sword, give up.
Get away from me with that cross. Now. There you go.
Remorse and pain are precious when binding you to the earth. I remember you.
Oh, I can talk to them?
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing.
So he got like
Made me.
antlers or something.
Made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
You selected me. Chose me.
As shall my children yet to come.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
What? What do you mean?
I've had enough of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
That was pretty cool. Oh, near lie the remains of Clay Cox. Ooh, we found Clay Cox's grave. That's kind of cool. I like that. The people we kill end up here. We can come and look at their graves. There's something darkly satisfying about that. So, I looked up where to get or how to get the migraine recipe, and it said that after we finished the funeral last episode, we should have just like found it on a body outside the graveyard. So I'm just looking for that now because we should have found it after the funeral, but I missed it, so I don't know where it is. Could this be it? Oh, yes! Okay, strange formula. So, I was told that it was, some of the recipes were really hard to find, and then to just look them up if you couldn't find them.
I have this thirst
And
for blood.
to be fair now, okay, so this is where we ended last episode. You come out of the graveyard, and it was down here, all the way down here in the ditch. That was really, really hard. If I didn't look that up, I never would have found that. And I don't care if that's cheating. I don't care if it's cheating. Oh, okay. So here we are, workbench. We can finally learn this recipe. And now... Oh, it's given us 3. So that's given us 3 new recipes. See, I thought I would never have found that if I didn't get the tip to look it up. So, let's do it. I think there's a couple of people with headaches and migraines, so let's just make a few of those. I'll make one of those because I don't know anyone with those yet. All I want to do is save Thelma's life. I would have been very sad if she died because I missed finding that recipe. So, let's see if we can find her. Oh, Thelma, there you are.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm thirsty, Doctor. I feel decay rising in me.
All
Do
right.
you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
My condition cannot
Yay.
be understood by you, mortal. This curse is beyond your science.
I'm so happy I get to finally cure her.
Well, until the day science finally admits failure, please accept this little contribution.
Thank you, Doctor. Your efforts are admirable, though laughable.
Okay, that's good. So she should be recovering now. Hooray!
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Alright. Yay, I love her so much. Oh my god, what is with this blood trail? Why is there a big old blood trail coming out of here?
I wonder why.
Oh my god, what happened to Harriet Jones? What happened to Harriet Jones? Look at her bed. Did somebody come in here and absolutely tear her to pieces and drag her out? What? What?
For me. But the suffering continues.
Oh my god, what the fuck happened?
Jonathan, my sincere condolences for your loss.
Your kindness is much appreciated, my lady.
Did Lady Ashbury do
Is there
this?
anything you require?
Yeah, what the hell did you just do to Harriet Jones? Wait, reveal what we are to a relative. See all we love die. Oh, like, tell my mum.
I spied my mother at the funeral. Have you ever revealed yourself to a member of your family?
No, Jonathan. And I'd advise you even from thinking about it.
Yeah, probably wouldn't be a good idea.
But what if I was close to someone and wished to tell them the truth?
Fear, loathing, disgust. And then they will plead to be turned. They will see it as salvation. Then there's the risk of gaining the attention of vampire hunters.
Are we then condemned to lie to those we love?
We are creatures of deception, my friend. But this is more for their sake than ours.
Okay. So,
Goodbye, my lady.
well, what about the corpse that's next to you?
Again.
Can we not talk about Harriet Jones? Look at this. She was dragged out of her bed, and now she's here. So, like, who did this to her? Who did this? I mean, she was a really, really mean person. But who killed her like that?
Another night with the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
Oh boy, it's time to level up, I think. Let me just see. Who is... Yay, Thelma's recovering. That makes me so happy. Who else is there? Oh yeah, we haven't met her yet. They're in the docks area, which I think is a little bit high level for me at the moment. I don't know. Okay, so Pembroke Hospital. Everyone's recovering or cured, so hopefully this goes up a lot now from 76% health status. We're a serious condition, so hopefully that's going to go up. And I haven't eaten anyone, so it shouldn't be going down. And then, where's this? Whitechapel? Oh, someone else needs migraine over here. Benjamin Palmer. Should I go and cure him so that the status doesn't go down? Maybe I should. Maybe that's what I should do. I really want to know what happened to Harriet Jones. Who killed Harriet Jones? And like dragged her out in a bloody mess and left her there. It was kind of like someone was sending a message. Wonder if it was Thelma. No. But it could be. Oh, I don't know. Or maybe one of the nurses just like had enough. There you are, sir. Excuse me. I would like to cure you so I can go to sleep.
Help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
You don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
Here you go.
I can try to help your body heal, sir. But you must stop destroying it.
The war destroyed me, Doctor.
Have you any news of Nurse Crane?
It's only worth 800
I
XP.
visited her dispensary recently. If I'd heard about it sooner, it would have made life easier.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Alright, let's evolve. Finally, at long, long last. Okay, we're gonna level up. So, what do I want to do? Oh yeah, this sounds fun as well. How much is this to unlock? 500? Let's try it. Just want to try that one out. And then I'm going to increase my blood absorption in combat. Yeah, let's increase our health a bit. Increase our health again. Yeah. Okay, so we have more health, which is always going to be good. So we increased our health twice, and then we increased our blood absorption in when we bite people in combat. Okay, what's happening? Stable. Where is this? Whitechapel? This Whitechapel. So they're stable. Everyone looks pretty healthy except for these two people who I haven't met yet. Unknown district. Haven't been there yet. What about Pembroke Hospital? Yay, look at all those people I cured. Nice. Stable. Oh, healthy. Look at that. That's so cool. Nice one. And, oh, and there's a news story. Pembroke Hospital, the prices and stocks of the merchants in this district may have changed. Okay. And the docks area. I didn't cure anyone in this area though, did I? No, but they seem to be stable, so that's good. Cool. Okay. So most places are in pretty good condition. I thought I had a lot of XP, but it actually takes quite a lot to upgrade skills. So I just thought if I give myself a bit more health, then I'll be able to survive better. And then if I particularly really want to upgrade a particular skill, I think it's going to have to be a person by person basis. I'm going to have to decide, ooh, I need 1,000 points to upgrade this skill. I better go eat someone. I think that's probably how it's going to be. Which is totally fine with me because I have my eye on a couple of people already that I would like to eat. I just don't have the mesmerize level high enough to eat them yet. Okay, investigations. Oh yeah, we need to find someone who can read Braille, and we need to convince Xiao Xun to go back to Whitechapel. How are we going to do that? But when I talked to her, there was no dialogue options. We could only say goodbye. Isn't this Mary's grave? What the hell? Where is her body? Her coffin's broken into. Or broken out of. Oh shit. Oh my god. This was Mary's grave. This was where she was buried. And I don't know if someone broke in and got her body, or if she broke out, but what the fuck? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I'm going to try one last attempt to talk to this widow and convince her to go home. But I don't know if I'll be able to.
Are you all right, Miss Xun?
My name is Xiao Xun. This is the proper way to address someone in my country.
I do apologize, Xiao Xun. Are you all right?
Yes, I am. This is the only place where I can find some kind of serenity. Some way to remember my dear Matthew.
Matthew. Oh, I can talk to her now.
Tell me how your husband died, Xiao Xun.
Matthew died of the Spanish flu, like so many others. It's a mundane cause of death these days, but for me it meant the end of the world.
At this time, there is so little medical science can do to defeat this terrible epidemic. I'm truly sorry.
The worst thing is not his death, even if it tears me apart. The worst is not to have seen it coming, to have lost him so quickly, even before realizing it.
Did he hide his condition from you?
Matthew was a smiling type, a happy sort. Everything that I am not. Did he laugh at his death to come, or did he not realize what was going to happen? I'll never know.
The Spanish flu may be the worst disease mankind has ever faced. Why are you blaming yourself?
You don't understand. I didn't know he was so sick. I didn't realize the gravity of his situation until it was too late.
As harsh as this sounds, we are all equally vulnerable to this awful disease. It can take the strongest man in just a couple of days.
I never said goodbye to Matthew. We never realized how bad it was. We laughed about it even. He always made me laugh. Now I don't have enough tears to shed.
Oh.
Are you on your own? Do you have any friends or family who you could be with?
I have family and friends, but I need to be here alone. One day maybe I'll go back to them, but not now. I need silence, and I need sadness.
I don't know how she's survived in this graveyard for so long.
I've seen many deaths in my life, and we all grieve in our own way. Some stay silent, or need to shout. Others need company, and some just can't stand it.
Thank you for your sincere words, Dr. Reed. I sense you trying to help me, even if I don't quite understand why.
By the way, did you break into my sister's grave?
Are you a doctor yourself? Is this why you feel so guilty for not saving your sick husband?
No, I am not. But I still need to blame someone for Matthew's death. And who else, if not his wife, who did not see it coming?
I'm a physician, one of the best in the country. But I was unable to save my own sister, Mary. She died in my arms.
Why
Yeah,
tell me
after
this?
I drank all of her
Is
blood.
it supposed to make me feel better?
No. But I felt I should share it with you, since she is buried here too.
May I ask
Not
what
anymore.
caused the death of your
Not
sister?
anymore.
You
Her
could
body's
say
missing.
she was also killed by a terrible disease. A disease I have sworn to fight and cure, no matter how long it takes.
Thank you for sharing that with me, Dr. Reed. Maybe it's time we start to rebuild our lives, you and I.
You should go home now.
I think you're right. Cemeteries are for the dead, for they need silence too. Thank you for your honesty and your wisdom, Dr. Reed.
Thank you for your company, Xiaoshun. Take care on the way home.
Maybe I'll see you again in Whitechapel. Goodbye for now.
Yay.
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
This part of town is very fragile. I hope the trust so many people put in her will not be betrayed.
Goodbye for now.
Goodbye. Yay.
Many new
Oh, that new move is so fun. The spring. It's really good. Yeah. Whoa! Jesus, I didn't see you there. Gotta love that. Yeah, the spring is really fun because you can jump from so far away to get them. Okay, let's head up here. And we should probably head back to the hospital now. Ooh, we can go over here as well. So where does that bring us? Interesting, interesting. Where's this house? There's nothing in here. We find out what happened to
evening,
Harriet
Nurse
Jones.
Brennick.
Good evening, Doctor.
Nobody wants to tell me what happened to Harriet Jones.
What can you tell me about the recent events in the hospital?
That Mr. Hampton killed Miss Jones in her room, then
Mr.
ran
Hampton?
away.
And did you see all this?
Who's Mr.
No.
Hampton?
I was working by the tents when it all happened. I only entered the room when they asked me to clean up the blood.
Who's Mr. Hampton? Sean Hampton?
Did you see Sean Hampton leave the hospital?
I think
Who
I
is
saw
that?
a silhouette exiting the hospital gates after the shouting started. At first I thought it was someone who was just scared, but well, maybe it was him.
Where is
I
Miss
don't remember who
Jones's
that
body?
is.
I don't know. I'd imagine the morgue. It all happened so quickly.
Jesus. Let's check it. Oh my god.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Sean Hampton. Is that the priest?
The Pembroke will prevail and survive this epidemic.
Was Sean Hampton the priest? the priest that we rescued, like, in the very beginning. Because he was down here. He was sitting on this bed when he was in the hospital. Wait, is that who that is? Let me check. Yeah, he's the priest guy. So she's saying that he killed Harriet Jones? What? That doesn't make any sense unless he turned into a skull. That doesn't make any sense. Unless it's a cover-up and it was really Nurse Brannigan who did it. Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, anyway, we're going to end the episode there. We're going to end it there. So we got to meet a new vampire by the name of Ascalon, or some sort of creature. He looked kind of like he was almost like a werewolf with his claws and like his big form. And then we also had that cool encounter on the bridge where we had a vision all in red of like potentially my creator, who just spoke in riddles and was really confusing the whole time. We found the recipe for migraine, so we were able to cure some people, which was great. And yeah, that was really fun. And we got to level up, so we got to unlock a couple of new abilities. Because yeah, finding combat was definitely getting a lot harder. Fighting all the enemies who seem to be around level 16. Especially the guys with the crosses on the sticks, they're really annoying. So we leveled up a little bit. We have a couple of new abilities, and yeah, it's kind of making me feel like I need to go eat people specifically to level up, because some of the level up upgrades are like 1,000 XP to level up one ability. So you'd almost want to go and just pick someone to eat and then just apply their lovely XP into upgrading a certain skill. Oh boy, because there's some people that are worth like 3,000 XP, and there's some people that are only worth like 800. So I feel like the people who are worth 800 aren't even worth murdering necessarily. So, but we need to get our mesmerize level up to level 3 before we can start eating some of the more tasty people, and then we'll be able to really level up some more. But yeah, I'm happy with the progress that we made this episode in the main story, and also curing some people. Again, I had to look up the recipe, the location for the recipe for migraine, which turned out to be 3 recipes. It was migraine, headache, and something else, neuralgia or something, because I never ever would have found that if I didn't look it up. And someone had commented and told me that it was hard to find recipes, so that's kind of why I didn't, because I wouldn't normally go looking stuff up, but I had been warned that some of the recipes were just in awkward locations, and it has such a big impact on the game that I just decided I'll just look it up, and I don't really care if that's cheating or not, because whatever. I don't mind. It's fine, I think. So yeah, so I think I was really happy with the progress we made this episode. And yeah, so next episode we'll pick up here. Oh my god, and also, oh my god, I forgot about, so wandering around the graveyard, wandering back to the graveyard, just kind of accidentally came across Mary's grave that had been either broken out of or broken into, and like, so I don't know where my sister's body is now. What? So that was really random to just, because I was just walking back through the graveyard to go talk to Xiao Shun, the widow, and just found that by complete accident. So I thought that was really cool that, you know, that was just obviously something that happened, and I only found it because I just happened to walk by. So I don't know what has happened to Mary's body. I don't know if she's turned into a crazy creature like me, or is she, did someone steal her body, or what happened? And yeah, and then what happened to Harriet Jones? Because I don't believe that that priest killed her unless he turned into a skull and killed her. But I don't know. I think there might be a mystery to solve and some covering up to do. But anyway, that's for next episode. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then.